Hi guys, welcome back to the channel here on Cold K Outdoors. We're doing a different style video today. As you can see, we're outside. I'm on the boat, and we're going to be doing the rod and reel for 2026 bass and for catfish, of course. So, starting off, we have the Ducket Fishing Green Ghost. It's got a Shimano Curado reel. Basically, I'll be using this for it's a 7.3. I'll be using this for like probably cranking, more or less, like deep cranking, uh, going 10 to 20 feet. I'm probably gonna change this reel. This is an 8.2 to 1 reel, so probably gonna change this to one of the other ones that are 7.3s, 7.3 to 1s. Next up is my shallow water cranking rod. This is a 13 Fishing Fate Black, 7'3". It's a medium heavy fast action. That's why I like it for like square bills, like smaller square bills, maybe even a smaller um, uh, rattle trap, or say a, I don't know, maybe a chatterbait, something like that. But typically, if you see me throwing this or this rod in my hand, it's going to be a crankbait on it. And on the reel, I have a Daiwa Type R Tatalua 6.3 to 1 reel. Next up, we have another Fate. This is a 7.4. This is a heavy action rod. So basically, I'm going to be throwing like Texas rigs, jigs, really big, heavy things on this, maybe big swim baits, different things like that. So, and on this is a Shimano SLX NGL and an 8.2 to 1. So actually, I might change this to braid and use this as a top water as well. Next up is my jerkbait rod. It's on a 7.3 to 1 Shimano Curado reel. This is again a Fate. This is a 7.4 heavy fast action. I might change this over to something else besides having as my jerkbait rod. It hasn't been a very good jerkbait rod, obviously because of the heavy backbone of it. So I might switch it over, say to something like the Green Ghost, and change this into that rod, and change the reels over it as well. So that way, if you're a real heavy jig bite, you can reel down real fast and set the hook. And last but not least, I have the Ducket Silverado 7'3" medium heavy Shimano Curado DC reel. I think it's 7.3 to 1, 7.4 to 1 gear ratio. You can hear the DC in it, the harmonics in it. But I use this for Texas rig jigs. Spinner baits is a high what I would use on this, because you see that high sensitivity right there. You really get to feel that blank. That's why I like it for jigs and Texas rigs, but also for spinner baits, because you can really feel that spinner, that blade coming through the water, and you can really feel it if something hits it. So I really like the sensitivity of that one. So now we're going to kind of shift gears a little bit, and we're going to get into catfishing. I have gotten into catfishing a lot, so something I'm really enjoying. So I'm going to start off with kind of the cheaper ones and then work my way up. This is my most recent one. This is a Catfish Pro Fishing for Fun. I really like the reel because you can flip it down and it free spools, but when you flip this little lever, it goes right back to your normal drag. So that way, if you're catfishing and it takes off, you can hear it. Not only can you hear it, but you can also just flip that reel down, and it'd be right ready to go again. So I really like that. Again, the next one is another Catfish Pro Fun Fishing. I think that has 20-pound line, I'm pretty sure. But this is the bait casting version of it. It does have the clicker, bait clicker, as you can hear. It does have the over power handle. This is a 5.3 to 1. I think 7.6, 7'6", medium heavy. Very, very nice rod. I like this for pretty much all applications for catfishing. And then the next ones, they're all Mad Cats. me go ahead and slide these off. This is the Mad Catz Firefly, and it matches the reels. These are all Zalt 6550s, 4:2 to 1 gear ratio. So that slow gear ratio really helps you not horse those fish, but really helps you get the bigger fish if they're trying to really dig down. I really like the 6:2 to 1. And the same thing with the other two. Both of these are medium heavies. That one I just showed you, the Firefly, and this one, the Smash. Again, the same 6550 on it, 4:2 to 1. These are both medium heavies, which is really good for really any kind of fishing. But if I'm going somewhere where I know there's a potential to catch really big fish, so these they're really good for like your smaller channels and even up to your medium to larger size blue cats, or even uh, not channel catfish, sorry, flathead catfish. But if I know I'm going somewhere where I'm going to be specifically targeting big fish, I'm going to go with the Mad Catz Venom. Again, the Zalt 6550 on there, 4:2 to 1. But it's a very heavy action rod. So it's a lot easier to not really horse big fish, but it's easier to get the fish up if you have a heavier rod. So that I have found out. I've lost a couple decent sized fish. I don't think it was due to the rod. I think it was due to me being inexperienced at catfishing, to be honest. So that being said, I hope you guys are enjoying the content, and I'll see y'all on the next one.